Good afternoon, guys and gals. This is your host, Joe, Life with Yosef, Summer 24 Extravaganza number 19. I am leaving it's Monday, May the 29th. I'm leaving my uncle's today. I'm going to go to Salem for the steam power show. I'm going to be there for a week. It's really beautiful up here. The boy went for a little jailbreak this morning, had some zoomies, so I think he's ready to go. My uncle took me to the grist mill the other day, and when I did the opening shots from here, I had a pretty big pepcac error, and I thought it was on that the camera was on when it was off and off when it was on, so I got a bunch of useless footage, not what I wanted to talk about. So I'm going to clip in the visit to the grist mill, and then I'm going to come back and talk just a little bit more. Okay, we're driving down the road here to the grist mill. Look how pretty this is. It's really pretty up here. Really pretty.
This is the kind of the guy that maintains the place.
The caretaker?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the Cedar Creek watershed of the Lewis River. It's not, the bridge isn't really named, at least a sign, but we're going to cross it, and we'll go look at the mill. As we're walking in the bridge, you can see that there's a little sidewalk on this side that we'll probably walk out and film, but I wanted to point out right here, there he is, that the bridge deck is asphalt and not wood like all the ones that Nathan took me on the other day. So here you go. While we're standing on the sidewalk part, you can hear the falls. Looks like to the upper left there's a little oh dude, I can't, the water, hold on. Well, both my uncle and I are having a data access error to what the name of this water carrying contraption is. It's not really a trough. A flue, thank you, jeez. Good thing we don't have our finger on the nuclear button. And here's the caretaker's place. He's got a beautiful view of the creek. And then we're going to go see if we can stick our head in the grist mill. 1876, I think. Or 1976, I can't tell.
That's when they fixed it.
Okay, rebuilt in 1976. There you go.
It's actually an active or a working grist mill.
Okay. Here's the closer shot of the flue. My uncle plays in a band at church, and the mandolin player, Fred, is really involved with the restoration and maintenance of the mill and such. Boy, you could hear, I could sit here all day and just listen to that water run over the small little falls right here. It's a little hard to see inside with the reflection and such, but there's a lot of old style machinery in here to generate the electricity to run the mill, etc. Uncle said that the mill also generated electricity for some of the local people out here, so 10-10 to that. And here's the downriver side from the covered bridge. It's really nice up here. Boy, dude just jumped right out of the car as soon as he could to come out and get his sniffs. And I've let him off the leash a couple times, not necessarily on purpose, at Uncle's, and he didn't run away, but he was down at the property line yesterday, and I had to go retrieve him. And he hears me, but he does not want to mind. He minds when he wants to. Boy, that was a lot of us as teenagers, that's for sure. So, anyway, he's having himself a good time up here at my uncle's. And bluntly, Uncle, I'm having a really good time fellowshipping with you also. And I'm going to get to talk to your child tomorrow and spend some time with my cousin, and all is good. Now, I just briefly mentioned having to taken the 40 minutes to back down the wrong dirt road. It was 0.3 of a mile, and somehow I had lost my connection. Well, the pigtail had been somehow damaged enough during my escapade to render it useless. So the other day, I guess this was Tuesday or Wednesday, I made some calls and I got a guy to come out, a mobile RV guy, who did a repair on the pigtail. And he also cleaned some of the connectors. So I need to get the pigtail replaced, but it's working for now. And so what I was really, really stressed about, I'm not stressed about anymore. Look at him. God love him. He's such a good dog. He was good for everybody up here. He let Uncle walk him the other day, and he was just wonderful. And he has made a couple of jailbreaks up here, the zoomies and such, and he likes it up here too, as do I. I will say that the internet up here, both the internet on my Wi-Fi device and my cell phone, is really a struggle. In the daytime, it's almost useless. It reminds me a lot of being at Glen Helen. So it is a drawback up here. I'm going to have to figure it out when I come back up here again. I do like it up here. So I'm going to say goodbye to my uncle. I'm going to button up. I can't get the generator started, so I think I have a problem. I'll have to deal with that later. So at least it's going to be cool enough to where I could keep the fridge off, and my food will be fine when I get until I get to Salem. I was going to make the closing shot yesterday, and I just didn't get to it. It was a long drive. The traffic was absolutely embarrassingly abysmal. It was incredibly slow from about the interstate bridge to about 10 miles north of Salem. And then to get here to the premier RV resort, which is the same brand that I stayed in Eugene, is not right off of 5. So anyway, we got here. I haven't even dropped yet. I'm going to I'll take care of that. The spot's not very long. I just barely fit, and I don't see how many more spots are any longer. And the spots, and this is a problem with a private campground, is the spots are really on top of each other. And this is one of the campgrounds I've stayed, or the RV parks I've stayed at, where they're really on top of each other. My neighbor turned his water heater on this morning and I heard it fire on, so we're that close, which I'm not exactly thrilled about, but what are you gonna do? I'm here, I'm not leaving it, and so here you go. Always got to get a picture of the pup. One of the staff here runs a side gig of dog grooming, so I'm going to reach out to her probably today and see about getting an appointment to get him groomed. He looks like a ragamuffin, and he's a good boy, and I'm glad I have him. You could see in the back here how I'm really about as long as I could be to be in this spot, so we'll make it do. So with that, we're going to close on Summer 24 Extravaganza number 19. This is, as always, your host, Joe, Life with Yosef. Always got to be that, you know. You know, Jesus, if it's not the traffic, it's the yard work. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your unyielding support during my time of radical life change with my wife Marie passing. But we're going to continue to live. Jesus, really. Enjoy your day. Peace be with you, and we'll see you for the next one.